Hey folks, today we're going to look at Celtix Script. It's an app in your self-service. This is going to help you write your scripts. So go ahead and choose this script. And right now we're in their sample, Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't know if you remember that movie or not. If you are writing a script that you want a professional producer or development executive to take seriously, then you need to be writing in a master scene format. And the master scene format has 6 main elements. It's got the scene heading, action, character name, parentheticals, dialogue, and transitions. All of those which are formatted a little bit differently so that it keeps everything nice and organized when somebody's looking and reading this. So the first format element is the scene heading. It's also dubbed as the slub line. The screenplays are written with the master scene format are broken into scenes, not cuts. The scene headings are written in all caps, as well as INT or EXT for interior or exterior. This is followed by a name of the location and designation of the day or night. The next element that comes into play is the action. And let's go right up to the top here. So we have EXT, forest, day, and then the next part here that we see is the action. And the action, this should describe the action that can be seen or heard. Sound effects are also important to the story, but are not heard off the screen, and these also need to be in all caps. Next, we have the character name. So right now that's highlighted, and that's Dorothy. And this has got to be in its own all caps. A character who is off the screen speaking in voiceover should also be designated as OS or VO for voiceover. Parentheticals provide context or instruction for the dialogue delivery. These should be used sparingly so as not to reduce the readability of the script. The next part that we have here after Dorothy is dialogue. It's really scary in the woods. Final element is scene transition. These should be used sparingly as well. Readability for these scripts are key. You may ask me, so why are they such strict rules for formatting a screenplay? Can't I just write things down? Well, there are reasons. Generally, 1 page of screenplay will result in 1 minute of screen time. So a 120-page script that is correctly formatted should translate into about a 2-hour film. A screenplay is a document to sell a story to a potential collaborator, including a director, a producer, a financier, an actor. One of the easiest ways to tell an amateur screenwriter is a non-standard formatting right off the bat. So take the time, make sure the screenplay is in the correct format, and you may have a chance to tell your next story in Hollywood. All right, let's take a look at setting up your own screenplay. I'm going to click on Screenplay here, and down at the bottom left-hand corner is INT and EXT. And if you remember, INT means interior and EXT means exterior. So EXT, outside the school, action. Okay, now we're into action. So what's the action going to be? Cars. Okay, cars are rolling by while 2 friends converse about the new car that just parked next to theirs. So we're adding like a description to the scene, and we're outside in the school parking lot. And the next thing that we're going to do, oops, I don't want to do that. Next thing we want to do is hit enter, and it's going to be a person. Joe. Okay. And Joe's going to make comment. All I'm going to hit is enter again.
The next character we're going to do is George.
was here when I got here. And maybe we have an action going on. Okay, I'm going to switch people. Okay, and maybe this is just an action here. So actions are really important because you can really kind of describe what's happening in the scene. And this is really, really important for video. So it gives the idea, gives some ideas for the video creator what they want to have on that scene or how they want to shoot this scene. So right now we have EXT. That means exterior. School parking lot is where the scene is happening. Cars are rolling by while few friends converse about a new car that just parked next to theirs. Joe asks, "Hey, man, do you know whose car that is?" George, "No, buddy, it was here when I got here." A new kid walks out from the school doors and hops on a skateboard. George, "Hey, new kid, is that your car?" Action. New kid continues to skate, jumps up a curb while Joe and George are in awe. Okay, so this is just a basic scene that we're developing here. And as you can see, it's fairly easy to develop a scene, especially if you have a story to go off of. Now, in this particular case, I didn't have any story to go off of. I just started writing. And it's pretty cool. It sort of paints a picture in your mind of what's going on. And it's a really kind of unique way to write. I just want to, give you guys the experience of doing this kind of thing. So when you're done with your screenplay project that I'm asking you to do, or your script project, I'm going to click this arrow up button. And I can hit email as a PDF or email as a text. So you guys know my email. Type that in and send it off when you're done. And thanks everyone. Take care.